it's going.
All right, maybe you'll be. It's tough to do it in news, but I think I have faith in you, Stephanie. You can. All right, sing us out. Sing us out with Diana Ross. Give me a Diana Ross song, Stephanie. Let's do it. Diana Ross impersonation.
You want me to sing? I don't know if I know it by heart. You gotta lead me. You gotta lead me, Richard. I don't know if I know any lyrics by heart.
Upside down.
Is that it?
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Okay. All right. I put you on the spot there, Stephanie.
There you go.
Have a lot of fun there in Times Square.
But I'm excited to see.
Yeah.
Richard, before you go though, I gotta say I am excited to see her because of course she's a legend, and there's a lot of people here talking about it. They can't wait to see Diana Ross take the stage. Definitely going to be a memorable performance, and year after year we see those memorable performances. Diana
Ross, always an icon, and there we're looking at the brand new Times Square Ball this year, which is spectacular in itself, and is just as spectacular as Stephanie Bertini.
Yes,
thanks, Stephanie.
Exciting.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, Richard. Happy New Year.
All right, from the party side
to
the serious side. Kendall Green joins us from outside of the perimeter. Are you there, Kendall? Yeah, you're there. I see you. We're going to take you now, Kendall. Okay. Oh, they got to put his light on. But Kendall is outside the barricade. So when you're there in Times Square, you have a section where there are people who are allowed in, who got here 12 to 15 hours before they let people in. Yes, they waited out in the cold in their diapers for that long. And they go, once they get inside, they have to stay there. They can't move. So that's why, once at this point, if you're even thinking about going to Times Square, don't. It ends here. All right, Kendall's there now. Let's go to Kendall. He's Kendall, I won't ask you to do Diana Ross, but you could tell me all about the security that's taking place, which is very big.
Upside down.
Oh, wow.
I heard you doing your thing.
You did better than Stephanie.
Rich, you stopped me in my tracks when you mentioned the diaper stuff, because I haven't thought about that at all since I've been here. Like you said, I've got the serious angle of this story, but I'm looking at the folks who have been waiting for, I think, maybe hours, and now I'm putting two and two together. That
just don't breathe when you get close to it.
I'll hold my breath. You can see my breath. It's kind of cold as well. But yeah, I'm gonna have Lenny show you what everybody is looking forward to. Seeing that ball drop right there.
Oh, you're right underneath.
We are so close to. We're right underneath it, and we've been. I know it's crazy. Like the crowd is right there, and we're right there along with them. But if you come on down. Underneath that ball is a lot of police activity. You see they have been working nonstop to make sure that everybody who celebrates New Year Eve here in Times Square is safe. We talked to Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch earlier in a one-on-one interview in our 6 o'clock newscast. We have a little bit from that. But basically she said this has been a years-long effort since the last celebration to make sure the millions of people who come here to enjoy New Year's Eve do so safely. So if we want to go to that interview, just go ahead and let you listen to it.
We have been preparing for this basically since the event ended last year. Yeah. We have the full complement of NYPD security out tonight. Thousands of officers, many in their uniforms, and you can see many also in plain clothes, people you cannot see in the crowd. We have our dogs, our horses, our drones, our helicopters, our intelligence teams monitoring threats, everything that you've now come to expect from the NYPD, protecting the most iconic event of the year.
Yeah, 100%. You guys are on the ground, y'all in the air as well. Talk to me about some of the air deployments you guys have going on.
Yeah, one of the big changes over the past several years to how we protect any large-scale event is the amount of real-time visibility we get from our helicopters that are all equipped with high-tech cameras, and also our drones. We have dozens of drones that are going to be operating over Times Square tonight, giving us a real-time view of what's going on here.
100%. And then, so you guys have also deployed a second level of screening for the first time for this event. Talk to me about what went into that.
Yeah, so historically we've screened everyone on the way in, so either on 6th or 8th Avenue. But we this year have roving teams who are going to be doing screening for anything that they find to be suspicious or questionable. And so they have magnetometers with them. And so it just provides that extra layer of security. You know, over the past 2 years we've been operating in a heightened threat environment in New York City, but also around the world. And we have intelligence teams monitoring what's going on around the world and monitoring terrorism trends, et cetera. So we adjust our deployments based on what we're seeing.
And there's a way that people can make this easier for you. Don't bring certain items to Times Square. You're going to get turned around, or more screening could be possible. Talk to me about some of those items you want to leave at home if you come to celebrate.
Very limited in terms of what you can bring out here tonight. No alcohol, no beach chairs, no umbrellas, nothing that could obstruct anyone's view, no drones, those types of very basic things. And if you do bring them, you will be turned around and you will not be allowed entry into the event.
Yeah. You don't want to get canceled out that way. But you guys have the Operations Task Force. You guys are working with the federal, state partners as well. Talk to me about that coordination. How much goes into that?
Yeah, that coordination is key with our city, state, and federal partners. And we've activated tonight what we call our Joint Operations Center, which is a place in One Police Plaza where representatives from all of those agencies gather. And it's the nerve center. That's where they monitor the drone feeds in real time, the helicopter cameras in real time, and they do all the coordination for this event from there.
Okay, so you're watching people, but you're also watching posts as well on social media. Talk to me about that side of it.
Yeah, we have our intelligence teams monitoring social media constantly tonight for any threats that would come in. At this time, there are no known specific credible threats to this event, but we always have our finger on the pulse, and we are constantly monitoring.
I got you. My favorite question for you. Tish 26, what are you looking forward to most in the new year for you? What are you looking forward to?
So I'm really laser focused on driving crime down. You know, this year the men and women of the NYPD did an unbelievable job setting records in terms of how they were driving down violent crimes, in particular shooting incidents and shooting victims. I'm looking to top it next year.
I think we can do it. Well, thank you for making time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Happy New Year from Fox 5. We appreciate you.
All right, that was Kendall Green talking to Police Commissioner Tish. Kendall, thank you. We're going to go to break. Happy New Year to you, and we're going to be joined by our two very special guests. Are we going back to Kendall? Are we taking him? Oh, okay. Kendall, you're there. Kendall, you might as well just sing us to break. You did a good job before, so go ahead.
Upside down.
We'll be right back on Newsroom Live. Happy New Year. You got it.
Inside out.
All right, we'll go. All right, we're back here on Newsroom Live, and we have a little under 5 hours to go until that bowl. There it is, the brand new Times Square Bowl in Times Square drops. And if you thought you were going to see that bowl drop now, you'll have to wait just a little bit more. We're having our own party here at Fox 5. I'm joined by two very special guests.
I hope people don't.
It looks like we're a little out of focus there, but it makes us look younger. We have meteorologist Audrey Puente here,
yourself, Audrey.
and I have Lou Albanese, who I don't know what his title is anymore. But we're all dressed for the occasion.
We're all here.
If you can't be in Times Square, the next place to be is here on the Upper
with
East
us.
Side,
This
right?
is where the party is. This is where the party is.
This is where the party is. Can I just, Audrey, you know, everybody's talking about it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Okay, but this isn't the
cold.
coldest New Year's Eve on record.
No,
Do
it
we
is
know
not.
when that was?
Yes, it was 1 degree. It was back in 1918.
Wow, you remember that, Lou?
I remember
No, that
It
was my
cold.
joke.
That was cold. Like I said, I remember that one. It was
Mind
really
you, okay,
cold.
now the second coldest was just recent. It was in 2018. If you remember that cold, that
I
was
do remember that.
right. It was 9
That was the
degrees
year
at
before I
midnight.
started here.
Okay, so
I
you were
do
somewhere in New
remember
York, were you?
Where were you,
I
south?
was.
What, you-
No, but I wasn't in Times Square, so I don't remember.
Oh,
neither
why?
was
No,
I.
No,
why?
you know where
It's
I
only
was?
cold in Times Square?
In
Is
my
that what you're
News
trying to say?
12 days, I covered the ball drop in White Plains, which was like the big deal for
Okay,
News
so
12
it was
back
probably
then. They don't
cold.
even cover it anymore.
All right, so then it was colder than 9 because it's usually colder. So it was probably
Yeah,
for
probably
8
the
or
Hudson
7.
Valley was worse.
Right. Now the wind chill was -4 at midnight
Ooh.
That's brutal.
that year. I mean that was
So
only
tonight
7
it's like
years
going to
ago.
feel like
I
20.
remember that. No, I do remember everybody freezing in Times Square.
Yeah, it was
I'm watching
brutal.
it from home saying,
Me too.
I'm glad I'm watching it from my house.
Well,
That's all
if
I'm
you're
gonna
going to
say.
go, I mean, you know if you're going to go, you have to
First
be
of all,
prepared.
Yeah.
Let me
Right?
explain something to you.
Right.
You've been there.
Yep.
I've walked through it after midnight. First of all, there's piles of garbage. When you walk on it, you're afraid, am I stepping
Yeah.
on some
You
of the
don't know what
revelers who
is.
just passed out? There's diapers everywhere. There's food everywhere. Everything's
Accurate.
crawling around. It's disgusting.
What's
Accurate.
crawling around?
I don't know, but I don't want to know because when I was walking, I felt it moving underneath, and I don't really care for
I
that.
will say though that the sanitation department though they
They
clean
do.
it up quick.
It's amazing.
It's
They
quick.
do.
But in an hour, it's
You'll
all
never
gone.
know it was
It's
all
there.
gone.
amazing because I have also left here. We were across the street, blah, blah, blah. Left there at 3 o'clock in the morning and went through Times Square, and it was
Nothing.
Like, you didn't know there's a party.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
How they do an amazing
They
job
really
cleaning
do.
that place.
Yeah,
They really do.
they do. Well, you know, we have the best in the city, New York City. We do.
No, they do.
And,
I will say that. That was amazing.
Yeah, well, because, you know, like Stephanie will be out there through midnight, and then she gets, you know, our crews get the cleanup when they come and do that cleanup, and then they drop, I think it was going to be more confetti this year than any year before, so because of the 250th birthday of
Right,
America.
they're doing another drop.
And then they're doing another drop in July, which will be a lot nicer. I wonder if they'll really actually get a bunch of people
well,
to
actually,
pack
I
there in
meant
July.
they're doing a second confetti drop tonight.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, at
A sec-
12:04, the ball will go back up, right, to
Yeah.
start off 2026 is the 250th year of our independence here for the country, and they're going to do a red, white, and blue confetti drop.
Oh, see,
Yes.
Lou?
No, I messed
I
up.
watch our news,
Listen,
Richard.
I
I watch
remember-
and pay
I
attention.
guess I didn't.
You two are too young, but I actually remember the bicentennial. And trust me when I tell you, Times Square will be packed. Because the bicentennial was amazing in 1976.
So you're saying-
you were there in 1776?
Wait, so what do you mean?
I did it on
Times Square will
purpose
be
for the
packed when? In July?
In July, yeah, in July.
Did they do this type of thing in '76 where they?
No, they had a lot of different parties. They had the tall ships come in, but it was a major event. The
Yeah.
bicentennial was a major event in '76. So if they throw a party in Times Square for the I don't know what you call it, 250. The bottom line is it'll be packed. The place will be crazy, and it will be a major party.
And it's the first time they're doing a ball drop outside of New Year's
Yes.
Eve.
Yes.
It's going to be quite a spectacle.
It's gonna
It'll
be a
probably look like New Year's Eve again, but
It
it'll be
will be.
warmer. It'll be much warmer.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
I
can
mean,
go out
that's
there in
the
your
best.
Bermuda shorts and be happy with
When
your
nobody's
football.
in town. Oh well, you
Oh
know
no,
what?
there'll be people
Oh,
in
they'll
town.
be here. They'll be here.
No,
There'll be
no, it'll be
tourists.
crowded.
I think you get a lot of well, again, this time of year is tourists. I think in the summer we have a lot of tourists here in New York City, and I'm assuming if they know there is an attraction this year to see that ball drop when it's actually nice weather.
And not only that, for folks who don't want to be out in the cold for the ball drop, they'll get a chance in the warmth.
In
I
the
might
warmth, that's
actually
the
go, that,
first
see, that
ever.
would make it
See,
more
that
appealing.
one I might go to.
Right?
Yeah, that might be worthwhile.
That'd
Yeah,
be
that
more
might be
appealing.
It's
fun.
going to be fun. As long as you have to sit there for like 12 hours, 15 hours in a pen.
We'll watch.
And-
We'll have a heat wave and it'll be sweltering.
Right, and it'll be,
Probably,
but it'll
right?
be fun.
Oh God. Yeah, that'll be something else we
That's
have to
going to
worry
be
about.
a great celebration.
We'll watch.
So you know, there was a lot of videos that went viral over these last couple weeks about, and I mentioned it, these people, how they stand there all night. So a lot of them get there, and I remember doing this like 15, 16 hours before the ball drops. They have to be in place because they want a good spot. There are plenty of people who stand there who cannot see the ball, but they're going to sit there all night anyway for whatever reason. And you ask, can they move? Can they leave? They cannot leave.
Right.
Once
They're
they're penned
penned
in,
That's it.
they have to go to the restroom where they are, or they have to hold it. So I think it would be impossible to hold it for that many hours. But there are all different contraptions now that I was reading about that people bring with them,
Really? I've
and they
never-
put in their underwear, where they can use the restroom in their pants, and then like they could take the bag out and switch it. I'm telling you, this is a real thing. I don't know what it's called, but I heard about it.
They do exist. I can tell you, I took care of my father, and I hate to say this, because there are contractions like that. We had to do that for my father.
Right.
But you were
that's what you wear.
right. But your father had caretakers, or you
That's what I'm
caring
saying.
for him. So I'm
Yeah.
saying these people are actually doing it. They're aware they're doing it, and they're taking it out themselves. So, but that's the interesting part about New Year's Eve. That's the stuff you never really think about, but I always did.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I don't want to think about that anymore.
Not yet.
I think we're pretty
You
much
have
good with
time,
that.
Lou.
I think we're
You have time.
pretty
Stay
much
with
done
us.
with that one.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to tell you about my night last night and how I am ringing in 2026
Oh,
with
boy.
Mr. Las Vegas. He just keeps coming back.
Oh.
We'll be right
Can't
back
get rid
on
of him.
Newsroom Live.
And then we have Richard Giacobas out here, Fox 5 reporter and anchor. Right there he is! So incredible. What interview he did with you was amazing.
We had an incredible interview, and I want to thank you for that, and I thank you for bringing your whole family.
My pleasure.
His
We
wife
dedicate this next song to
His wife Jenna and his parents Marie and Rich over here. Welcome, you guys.
That was pretty cool. That made my life,
Okay.
pretty much. That was at Wayne Newton's second of 2 nights, sold out shows. Sold out, Lou.
I believe
At the
it.
City Winery
I believe it.
here in New York City. And Wayne was very nice with his wife there, Kathleen, to invite us to meet with him backstage after the show. And, you know, there are moments in life for me that,
look at that.
you know, are total out-of-body experiences. Last night was a total out-of-body experience. There's my parents and my wife. So I think for me, I was like, what an honor this is to meet you. And he's like, the honor is mine. And I'm like, the honor is yours. I'm like, you don't even know how incredible this is for me. So that was a really cool experience.
Well, that was fun when we interviewed him. You
Yes.
interviewed him for the half hour.
You were his warm-up.
I was. I started
You
the
warmed
show
up for
because we
Wayne.
had to wait for Wayne to come up. Afterwards, I told Wayne that the big moment for me was being his warm-up band, and I was his warm-up act. I got the crowd ready to go, and then you took it from there.
He is the nicest person in show business, and the stories he has, you have to go see his show. And it's funny enough, he told us that he did that show last night. He was meeting with us. It was 10 o'clock at night. They were getting up at 3:30 in the morning. They got on a flight to Vegas. He's going to be 84 in April, by the way.
Wow,
Get on
he
a
looks
flight in
good.
Vegas, performing tonight, at the Flamingo in Vegas. He's doing a New Year's Eve show.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I mean, could you do that? I can't even do it at my age.
No, I wouldn't probably.
Yeah.
But it's incredible. No, but you know what?
You
Once
can't do a tour, Lou?
No, I can't barely talk from around the newsroom. But the thing is that when you've been doing it your whole life, I don't think you can stop. I mean, this is my guess.
Yes.
It's
He really
It gives
loves
him,
the
it gives
audience.
Him life. It gives him
You
life.
have to, like, if you watch him, he really, really loves the audience. I mean, it's just, like, incredible when you could see somebody in their element and how they just...
Well, it gives them purpose.
It gives
And what
them
happens
purpose,
is when you stop performing, then the purpose is gone.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what happens.
Hence why we have a headliner like Diana Ross in Times Square tonight. You say, at 80 years old, why would you do something like that? Well, why wouldn't you do something like
That's
that?
true. Yeah.
I mean, she's another legend. And the fact that she's headlining New Year's Eve before the ball drops in the year going into 2026. You remember when she performed in Central Park?
Yes,
Oh,
in
that
the
was
rain.
amazing.
The
In the
rain.
rain.
That's the most historical show in Central Park.
That was
Yeah.
the craziest
Yeah.
weather. I remember the hail
But she
that
came back
down.
the next day and did it
The-
again,
the
right?
hail that came down. I remember losing lights, and I mean, that was some storm. That wasn't just rain. That
Right.
was a storm, massive storm.
Maybe we'll have that for the 4th of July ball drop.
That'd be fun.
Audrey.
I don't know.
That could be fun.
Oh, there's some wild weather we get in the summer
That's
around
true,
here. You know,
that's
we
true.
forget about it when it's this cold, but
Yeah.
we have some wild weather. It's not all beautiful sun.
No.
It's usually hot, humid, and stormy.
Right. So we'll,
That's
we'll see how,
Northeast.
we'll see how it happens. Yeah, it is summertime.
No one told us to live here.
You don't want to look at it? Is that what
Let's
you're
go to
saying?
Florida. Why not?
They have storms there too.
All right, very quick. We have 40 seconds. New Year's resolution. Audrey,
Oh no, I don't do resolutions. I do word of the year.
word of the year.
Healthy.
Healthy is the word of the year for Audrey. Resolution or word of the year?
I'm going to try to be less shy. I'm going to try to be more outward
Yeah,
person.
right.
I'm going to try to, I have, you know, I
He's
find
so
a hard
shy.
time. I have a hard time talking in front of people, so I'm
He's
going
gonna
to
try to speak up.
I'm just going to try to speak up and speak my mind and stop being so politically correct.
And get out on cue. And the Snack Time TV guys are going to come back in a couple weeks. So we're
Oh,
going to see,
God,
and we're going to
can't
have
wait.
some fitness coming up. There's so much happening here in Newsroom Live. Happy New Year, everybody. From all of us here at Fox 5, okay?
We're going to fun time down
There they go.
Thanks for watching Fox 5 New York. We're now joining live now from Fox.
2 weeks ago from Glendale. Got to love that there. Congratulations. Always will remember 2025. No doubt about that. And you can continue to scan and let us know. Oh, and we got another one. Jimbo and Robin. Congratulations. Engaged on Christmas Day just a week ago. Congrats there. So continue to let us know what you are grateful for. We'd love to see all of the photos and different responses here. You could scan the QR code. We'll try to get that available here right to you on Live Now from Fox, everyone. All right. Thanks to our viewers for continuing to share those photos. We really, really appreciate it. In the meantime, let's go out to Madrid. Want to show you the celebrations that were happening on the streets as 2026 rolled around.